Today, I'm back with another mega unboxing and review for you all. Today, I'm going to be showing off Scream Factory's double 4K feature of Slumber Party Massacre and Slumber Party Massacre 2. So I'm going to open these up and show you what the disc look like on the inside. Also go over the special features that come on the disc. Also my thoughts on the 4K quality presentation. A quick little reviews of both the movies and my recommendation on if this is worth the price and the pickup. So let's talk about it. So taking a quick look at the front cover here, we can see it's a double feature from Scream Factory right at the bottom. We got the line down the middle, splitting the theatrical posters. So the Slumber Party Massacre is on the left, Slumber Party Massacre 2 on the right. And Scream Factory for their 4K releases does like to use those theatrical original posters, which I'm okay with as long as the posters are good. I will say I probably like the left one for the Slumber Party Massacre a little bit more. Looks more terrifying. Definitely gives you that slasher feel. The right one for Slumber Party Massacre 2, it's a little more difficult to see the characters in there, and you're like, what's going on? Is that Elvis there playing some music for a late night party? Not sure exactly what's happening with that one, but they're okay. And once again, they're theatrical posters, so you can't complain too much there. Before we move on, I did want to mention there is no slipcover with this release here. At least I didn't get one, even though I pre-ordered for a day one delivery. I was hoping for a slipcover, but I guess it's not a Scream Factory Collector's Edition, so they don't put slipcovers on these double features. I don't know why they're treated differently. It seems like with Scream Factory, sometimes it's a coin toss if they're going to throw on a slipcover. Pretty disappointed in that. So taking a quick look at the spine, we can see we got both titles of the movies on there, but we only have one image, and that's for the Slumber Party Massacre at the top. But because of the image and the font styles here, I do think you can find this one pretty easily on the shelf. So when you open this up, you see that there's actually 3 discs in here. So the first disc is the 4K disc that has both the Slumber Party Massacre movies on there. You basically just click which one you want in the menu to go to that exact movie. Now, there's no extra bonus features there, so if you want those, what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to go to the Blu-ray disc, which they have of the Slumber Party Massacre and Slumber Party Massacre 2. So that's why there's 3 discs here. One has both the 4Ks, and then you got the 2 separate Blu-rays that have the extra bonus special features on there. Now, I will say Scream Factory did a great job here doing different designs for each of the discs. Yeah, the Blu-rays are just the theatrical posters, but I'll still take that. They look different. And then, of course, on the front one, you got something a little bit different, which is nice. So you can definitely tell that 4K apart. I will take that all day. Good job, Scream Factory. Now to go over the special features and the overall 4K quality for these films. So we are getting new 4K scans from the original camera negatives of both the Slumber Party Massacre movies, which is a great sign. Now, in terms of audio, we're not getting any Dolby Atmos tracks. It's just the DTS HD Master Audio mono tracks for both of the films. So not really a upgrade here in terms of audio. But I didn't have massive problems with the audio or anything like that. I think they still sounded fine. Visually, it looked pretty solid from what I could tell in comparison to other Scream Factory 4K releases. I wouldn't say they're reference quality, but also I haven't seen the Blu-rays and DVDs of this movie to do a comparison between those. I can only compare it to other 4K movies I've seen. So pretty decent in that area. And in terms of special features, that's where we're lacking, unfortunately. There's no new special features here. On the Slumber Party Massacre, there's like an archival making of featurette that's really short, and then also an interview with an actor, and that's about it on that first one. And then the second one has even less, with only a making of, once again, very short featurette, but that's about it for the special features. And then also, I did want to mention there's an extended cut to Slumber Party Massacre 2, but I think that one's just on the Blu-ray. I don't think that's a 4K as well. If I'm wrong on that, please somebody let me know in the comments below. Now for some quick reviews of the movie. So this is my first time watching both of these, and I really didn't know what to expect. But wow, these are very B-level, kind of schlocky, almost cheesy horror movies, especially the second one. Now, I did like the first one more. The first one did have a decent villain with just how he did expressions and his eyes and how he moved. Very creepy looking and going around with a drill, kind of an interesting weapon of choice. And so I thought that worked okay. And he would even pop up in the background sometimes, like Michael Myers. So a decent little slasher villain there. Also, this movie does have a lot of let's say T's and A's throughout the movie from beginning to finish. So that was a little shocking because even in most horror movies, you don't get that much. I mean, this just had a whole nother level of that if you're looking for that kind of thing, which is weird because the second one didn't have barely any of that. So definitely a 360-degree turn on that one. So the first one was okay for just a shocky kind of horror movie, a decent little slasher, old school, very cheesy, but nothing like super revolutionary in my opinion, just in comparison to other slashers. Now, the second one, I just didn't really care for. It got very fantasy like. I didn't know if we were in a dreamlike sequence the whole time or this was actually happening. So I'm like, why is there a demented Elvis character here? I mean, drilling people with a guitar? Like, what is this? This is super silly and very horror comedy now, which is way different than I think the first one is a little bit more serious. I mean, not completely. You do got your comedic, dark comedy moments in there, but the second one's just way off in the horror fantasy land. So for me on first watches, thought the first one was okay, but just not anything that was super spectacular. Now to get into my recommendation, if these titles are worth the price. So on Amazon right now, they're at $27.99, which isn't a bad deal for two 4K movies together from a boutique label being Scream Factory. But it's really going to come down if these movies are right for you. Now, if you're a really big horror fan and you're into kind of the B-level, schlocky kind of horror, then go for it all day. But if you're more just mainstream horror and you're not deep into horror, then I would maybe say preview these movies before you do the actual physical media purchase on these ones because it is a different style than maybe what you are expecting. Like I said, I had a decent enough time with the first one, but I didn't think it was anything outstanding compared to other horror movies I do enjoy. You're not getting too much new here. You're only getting those new 4K scans. So if you're a big Slumber Party Massacre fan, maybe that's worth it to you. But I wish there was some special features in here. I wish we would have at least got a slipcover. I mean, oh my goodness, Scream Factory. We could have done better with that. And what's weird is we got the first one and the second one here. What about the third one? If they want to do the third one later, is that just going to be on a separate disc? I would have almost took the first one by itself and then 2 and 3 together. Or even better, Scream Factory, why not do a really nice box set? We haven't got one of those in a while from you and do them all three in a 4K, crisp box set. That would have been really cool looking on the shelf with some amazing artwork on the box. That would have been perfect. So I think Scream Factory could have done better here, but it just depends if you're a fan, once again, of these movies. Now, let me know in the comments below, are you a big fan of the Slumber Party Massacre movies, or this a genre you're just not really into? Also, if you do decide to get these movies, please go through my affiliate link in the description below, as that will give me credit towards my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel on that level. If you're interested in Patreon and getting those exclusive content and other perks and all those great shoutouts, make sure you check out the link on my channel page for all those wonderful mega memberships. And if you love collecting physical media just like me and being part of this amazing league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Now it's time for the fun part.
And if you enjoyed this physical media unboxing, check out another one right now. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.